For the last few months, we've been having a discussion about the power of words. Unveiling the Lie is a truth-centered series designed to address the new age of disinformation, digital illusion, and spiritual confusion. We can definitely say that we are living in uncertain times. We are surrounded by voices, and not all of them are honest. My name is Reverend Michael, and this is the Open Road Ministry. Lies today are more than just spoken. They're well crafted, they're curated, they're coded into every aspect of our lives. Artificial intelligence and social media algorithms and political rhetoric, they're blurring the lines between truth and propaganda. We have explored in this series the deeper impact of deception, not just on politics or in our headlines, but on the very fabric of our families, our communities, and our souls. Misinformation has fueled societal groupthink. Political lies have reshaped our entire nation, and they have affected us internationally. And now spiritual teachings across many traditions are being used to control and manipulate the people in God's name. It is hard to find truth in the age of AI and propaganda. AI and digital manipulation has basically distorted our reality. And there has been an erosion of objective truth. Rise of alternative facts and the pushing of propaganda, all engineered through deep fakes and bots and emotional manipulation meant to control information, has changed our views, and it is splintering our society into groups such as us versus them. Misinformation fuels emotion and creates this thing called groupthink. And this emotional manipulation through the media has gained the power to control our collective thoughts. Emotional triggers and the loss of individual reasoning, well, these have occurred as groupthink dynamics have taken root, where lies are believed over truth and our emotions are weaponized to generate fear, pride, and anger. And we saw this recently with CK's death. Recent falsehoods have shaped families and not only our nation, but multiple nations, and it's led to an ongoing coup where power is placed over the needs of the people. There is a ripple effect of these lies. The ripple effect of lies occurring in both our personal and national context are being used as tools to control. Basically, the lies are used as tools for control, leading to the loss of family, trust, and our social cohesion. And this is breeding political dissent. And the cost of such lies are being witnessed daily in our human relationships and the destruction of our democracy. There are 4 pillars of manipulation, which are the foundational strategies that are being used for authoritarian control within this nation. Fear, distraction, division, and submission. Tactics that are used to keep populations docile and divided. A strategy used by leaders such as, Hitler, Putin, Orban, Ung. Through a powerful strategy, it can be defeated. But we have to recognize and resist. We must be aware of the tools that are being used to manipulate us. We are suffering this woke dilemma or weaponized awareness. The distortion of the word woke, for instance, from its original meaning has turned the word referring to awareness to a tool of attack and ridicule and cultural division. We're placing hate over peace. We're placing hate and division over empathy. The word woke has become a mechanism of social control that demonizes compassion, awareness, and justice. And as a society and as individuals, we must practice discernment, especially in this age of social media noise. We must find stillness and silence while we study, differentiating from the noise and from the truth. We must avoid reactive behavior and lay the groundwork for moral courage to stand up against this tyranny. There is a moral mirror that we must also acknowledge, for the lies, all lies have a cost. Lies reflect and deform our morals, both individually and collectively. Lies act as a mirror, showing our societal decay or our spiritual neglect. Moral erosion through normalization of dishonesty has created distrust and hate and is fueling a resurgence of racism in this country. This is 2025 and we're acting like we're back in the 1700s. And so we must have the courage to stand alone, to hold on to truth, to hold on to our values, even when we're isolated by this group think messaging. We must display spiritual resilience and courage, but we still need to talk about the paradox of tolerance, how tolerating intolerance determines democracy and unity, where there are boundaries between compassion and complicity, and we must learn to navigate justice without ourselves becoming unjust. It's a very delicate balance. This hasn't been just a political series. Unveiling the Lies is more about a spiritual journey. It's a call to reclaim truth, not just the concept of truth. It is a way of life. Sometimes I feel like the world no longer makes sense to me, and I wonder why everyone seems to follow the same harmful script, and thus why I created this series. Please join me by subscribing, and let's walk the open road towards truth together. Let's walk the open road towards justice together. Let's walk the open road towards peace together. My name is Reverend Michael, and this is the Open Road Ministry, and today, may you walk in peace and harmony.